Hey love, and welcome back to another video. I am Pauline, and if you are new here, welcome. Make sure you go back and watch other videos. I have tons of videos on locks, everything. So please go and watch other videos after you've watched this one. So today's topic is going to be about the consultation, okay? All right, so there are two different types of consultation. There's the consultation for the initial lock installation, and there's a transfer client consultation. I am baffled by the amount of people who don't have consultations for the install. How you not do a consultation on your install? So the importance of a consultation when it comes to the install is you want to ensure you're getting the right locking technique, right locking method for your hair. And if your person is knowledgeable beyond just technique and understand hair science and all that stuff, then you are going to have a thorough consultation that is going to help you understand and determine the best locking method for your hair, and then give you all the extra stuff that comes with it, what to expect, yada yada. Okay, so it is imperative that you have a consultation before you lock. When y'all do these lock consultations, don't just get the price for the install. Get the price for the ongoing lock service so you know what to expect. So you know if your pockets can handle this lock journey or not. Yeah. You'll be surprised how many people get their hair locked and then can't keep up with the maintenance. So, and then you have to decide, okay, if I can eventually down the road maintain my own locks. So that's something to consider. Okay, so let me go through this just to give you guys what to consider, the benefits of having a consultation. So when it comes to transfer clients, I see folks try to avoid the consultation part because they don't want to pay. They feel like, well, I already got locks, what I need a consultation for. Baby, a consultation is needed because when it comes to you, you need to make sure that what the price you see online is going to be the actual price, because sometimes y'all want to select services online that does not represent the service that you need when you get there. Meaning, most locticians, let me talk about Sisterlocs locticians right now. Sisterlocs and Microlocs. Most Sisterlocs and Microlocs locticians charge up to a certain amount of weeks. So up to 6 weeks is this price, up to this amount of week is that price, da da da. When you guys are transferring, this person has never been in your head. You go on their website and you select a 6-week appointment, knowing you 12 weeks. And then you get to the appointment and try to say, 6 weeks. Baby, any loctician who's been doing locks for a while, they know what 6-week new growth look like. So you might say, $200 for 6 weeks. That's the one I'm selecting because that's what my pocket can afford. And then you get in that chair and they're like, no, baby, this ain't no 6 weeks worth of new growth. So your cost is going to be $400, X, Y, and Z, whatever. Now you're like, the website says 6 weeks. And the loctician looking at you, your head said 12 weeks. So it is imperative, y'all, that y'all do consultations because not everybody is going to fall for the okie doke. 1. 2, not everybody want to deal with your hair. Like, y'all think, and I'm going to give both perspectives. Y'all be thinking locticians want to do everybody's head. Locticians have preferences. I hate to say, y'all, locticians have preferences. The same way locticians are going to put a cap on their install. Some locticians won't even lock your hair past 10 inches. Some locticians won't lock your hair less than 4 inches. Some locticians won't even touch your head if you don't have the right curl pattern for them to work with. Baby, there's so many options out there that locticians have. They can be selective. Okay. And you can too. That's the thing that I feel like everybody don't understand. It works both ways. So there are some people who have more challenging hair and locks. So most locticians don't want to do your hair. So that's why a lot of people will do a transfer client consultation because they want to see if they want to put up with your hair or not. They want to see if your hair is worth their time. And some of y'all that have the more challenging hair, meaning your hair grows outside the lock, the hair don't want to stay in, you have the type of hair that is very prone to slippage, you got a lot going on with your hair, then I'm telling y'all, not every loctician is going to want to deal with that. Some locticians who are Sisterlocs consultants will do Microloc people's hair, but not all Microlocs are created the same. Some of y'all will do your own Microlocs and you said, forget the parts. I'm just gonna create some locks and that's it. That is completely fine. Some people will be okay locking that. Baby, some locticians, if they cannot go straight across without interruption, they don't want to do your hair. Because your locks all over the place, the parts all over the place. They're like, this is slowing me down. So you will have some locticians who's like, I ain't doing that. You don't have a straightforward head, so I can continue in my straightforward process. Everybody has a process, and your hair has to fall in line with their process in order for them to do it. That's not everybody, but I'm saying there are some locticians that are that way. I'm just telling you, okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. There are some locticians that are very picky about who they do, what they do. Now, that's just the hair part. You have locticians who are picky based on energy, personality, and all that other stuff. It's another reason why the consultation is important. They need to see if they want to deal with you as an individual. If you are a complainer, if you come to the appointment complaining about the last loctician and, oh, look, and I don't like this, yeah, baby, automatically they're like, nope, you're not the client I want to deal with, because before you know it, 6 months later, you're going to be on somebody else's chair complaining about the same thing. So the consultation is important. Don't waste your time and book an appointment with somebody. They do that retie, and after that retie, they tell you don't come back. Or they might not even say don't come back. They just going to say, you be like, I'll see you next time. Or you'll say, can I book my next appointment? They be like, oh, book online. Booking online is not a bad thing. Some people don't want to deal with having to book your appointment. They'll tell you to go book online. But some folks will tell you to book online because they know you are blocked after this appointment and that they don't want to see you again. And then you go book online the next day. I can't book an appointment. I ain't got no availability. I'm sorry. Like, y'all, find somebody, pay the $35. Pay the $25, pay the $50. I don't know what they charging, for transfer client fees or whatever. Pay it just so you can ensure that this person is for you and that you're not dealing with, And so, but that's locticians. But you as a client, you might have expectations too. You do have expectations. You don't always say them to yourself, but in your mind, you got expectations. Some of y'all don't want to go to somebody's home. Don't want to go to somebody who's not clean. But some of y'all might not want to go to somebody who is, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons y'all don't want to go to some locticians. But the consultation is necessary so you can see. Some of y'all leave y'all locticians just because they're not educated enough on what they're doing. The consultation gives you the opportunity to go and sit down and ask questions just to test out their knowledge. Just so they're not saying, baby, that's just your hair. Baby, I don't know. Some of y'all are very picky. Some of y'all will leave because you weren't accommodated enough or to your liking. So you have to know your standards. And when you go to these consultations, you can see proof, or you can be able to see if this person meet your standards. If the person, the environment, I know somebody leave their loctician because their loctician was twerking. I don't know if the loctician was twerking between the appointments or while doing their hair, like, hey, I don't know, they might have been fat. I don't know what the loctician was doing, but they laughed because they like, girl, I just want my hair done. I don't want all this working. I don't know if the loctician was working, doing that thing, and they got music on in the background, and then they hear that song come on. They're like, hey, they stop working on your hair. Hey, girl, I'm coming, girl. Let me do your hair. Oh, this is my jam. We don't know. So you need to go to this consultation to see what is the environment like. Some of y'all don't like a bunch of cursing and foul language or whatever. Some of y'all want y'all loctician to be professional. Some of that stuff y'all could just find out on their Instagram. Just watch their page. See if they post, them and their work and how they interact with their client. If they post that, just follow and see. That will tell you too. Some of y'all leave because the person wasn't friendly enough, didn't talk to you enough. Some of y'all leave because the person talked way too much. Some of y'all leave because the person drinks and eat in between your appointment. Or, and when I say drinking, I'm talking about like alcohol. Like getting drunk during your appointment. Like, y'all need to go to these consultations to see if this person is the best fit for you. She said the loctician had a weapon. Locticians, sometimes they got the zoo at their home. Some of y'all don't want kids in y'all appointments. Y'all not bringing y'all kids, but the loctician bringing their kids. Some of y'all don't want that. Some of y'all You have to know, when you know your standards, you have to do these consultations so you can see if this person is a good fit. Okay, so it is important that you do a consultation. What else? Let me see if I missed anything. So for you as a client, you want to know the cost. You want to know the cost of the maintenance. What will cause the maintenance to increase? Know their policies, know their guidelines. Some of that stuff will be on the website. Some don't have websites, so when you come in, they're letting you know what's their cost. If you go over, what is that cost? What is that process? Right? How do you like to book your appointments? Can you do? There was somebody who had a hard time because she travels a lot, so she needs to be able to cancel same day with no issues. You got to find a loctician who's okay with your schedule. Some of y'all schedules don't mesh with these locticians, and so you have to find somebody who meshes with you. Okay. If you can only do evening appointments, find somebody with who offer evening appointments. Don't go to somebody's establishment. You see their hours are 9 to 3 or whatever it is, and now you want evenings, and maybe they made an exception for you once, and now you always want that. If you know that's not their regular schedule, and their regular schedule, not the one-off, but their regular schedule doesn't work with you, then you cannot be no regular client. So check out their prices and what's the pricing structure. Check out their schedule. Does the schedule work for you? Here's another thing. Check out to see, do they provide other services? Some of y'all want shampoos, but y'all go book appointments with somebody that don't shampoo, and then y'all complain, I want to shampoo. I don't understand why this person don't shampoo. Find you somebody from the jump that shampoos. If that is important to you and you don't want to do it yourself, find somebody that will do it for you. Styling. Do you like to have your hair styled after a retie? After you get your retie done, do you like to have your hair styled? Find somebody who will retie and can style. Some of y'all go to folks who can't style, can't repair, can't do nothing. All they do is retie. That's fine if that's all they do, but if you want somebody that can be able to repair, style, and all this color and all this, find you somebody that provide those services. Now, some of these things you can find out before the consultation. I'm not saying all these things, you need to save all your questions before you get to the consultation. Some of these you can find out before the consultation. Save your money by not going to having 10 consultations. Do some research prior. And once you find the few, you're like, okay, I can see on their page they style. I can see on their page they color. I can see, okay, I go on their website. They got policies and all that stuff, guidelines and all that stuff on there. Okay, I can see all of that. And you feel comfortable to book. Now you book a consultation. Now you get to see their energy, their personality, to see if y'all gonna be a good fit. The time that it takes to do their hair. If you know you are a busy woman, baby, you busy, you can't sit down long, check their retie time, okay? So all of these things you want to check before you book a transfer client. Well, not before, but when you do a transfer client consultation, okay? And then if you're a loctician, you got to see that as a loctician, we like to do consultations because we want to see if we want to do your hair. We want to see if you're a good fit for us, because I have certain type of clients that I like to deal with. I don't like to deal with all type of people. So I don't know, people, I'm big on social media, like not big as in like I'm a big deal, but big as if I'm always on. I'm constantly showing up on social media. So because of that, people can see some things about me before they even come, okay? So because of that, I'm able to attract certain type of people. I attract positive people because, baby, we ain't got time for appointments. I don't mind doing therapy. We all be having therapy sessions during the appointments, but my schedule does not allow for crying fest. We might share some tears, but it does not allow for crying fest because I'm gonna go. Not just in my appointments. People think I go fast just because yes, my retie times are usually 1 to 2 hours. Okay, I have very few clients that will put me in the 3-hour mark, but I'm just a fast-paced person. Period. I walk fast. I talk fast. I retie fast. I install fast. Everything I do is fast. Okay, so certain people around me, I drive crazy because they're like, girl, slow down. But everything about me is I'm high energy, I'm not always high energy, but So because of that, I don't have room. If you're booking a 2-hour appointment, your crying fest, if you're going to have one, needs to be included in the 2 hours. Don't start crying after I'm done with your appointment because my next client is waiting. Don't wait till I'm done to want to get in some deep talk and cry and do all that stuff, okay? I love you, but baby, your session is up. Next client. Do it. You got 2 hours. Do it within that 2-hour time frame, okay? So you could be done and everything. By the time I'm done with my last loop, I spray all your scalp, do all that stuff, okay? All right, so we like to do consultations because we want to see if you're a good fit. We like to do consultations because we need to see your hair to see if it's something we want to handle. Some locticians don't like doing long hair. Some of y'all got tail butt hair. Listen, because I don't know how you living, I don't like doing people with butt length or below the butt length hair. Because y'all don't be putting y'all hair up and moving it out the way when y'all got to go to the bathroom like that. So I'm not trying to play in anybody's feces and stuff like that. So I personally don't like doing people who got hair down their butt, okay? Because I don't know where it's been. And I get grossed out easily. I have a weak stomach, okay? So I don't like, I could do waist length, but it started getting down your butt, okay? So, and the consultations are important for communication, for us to communicate everything we need to communicate before we sign that verbal contract that you are going to be my client, okay? The consultation is necessary because you might have to have a customized plan for your services. So you might come in saying, oh, I just need a retie, but then you might have some scalp issues. You might have some damaged locks, and we have to create a plan or a routine or something for your appointment. So maybe your appointment might not just be a retie. It will be a scalp treatment or a scalp detox or something, then your appointment. It might be a moisture treatment added or whatever. So a consultation is necessary because we need to see if we have to do some customized appointments for you. And not everybody's going to want to work with all hair types and all scalp conditions and different things like that. So you have to really, it's important for us to have those consultations to be able to assess your hair to see if that's something we want to deal with, right? So we talked about the communication piece, but make sure everything needs to be considered during the consultation. And y'all don't be paying no consultation and just go and they look at your hair and be like, okay, baby, you better have questions. Make good use of y'all. You know, most people schedule their consultations for 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever it is. Make good use. Don't just go and have them look at your hair and they're like, okay, yeah, girl, I could do your hair. And you feeling like $35 for this? You could have just looked at it. No, a consultation is so much deeper than that. You know, you want to ask questions. Ask them questions about how they handle things, your hair, concerns that you may have, policies if it wasn't available online. Ask them questions to make sure that your needs and expectation will be considered or whatever it is to see if it matches. So you want to ask questions as well, okay? So let me know if you have any questions or comments. Put them in the comment section and then we'll go from there. We can keep the conversation going from there. If you have not grabbed my Wisdom Gifts book 2, it's in the comment. Go ahead and click the link. It takes you straight to it. Grab it and support me in that way. If you are a loctician and you need support with helping your clients along their journey, you want to understand locks better, you want to understand the science and stuff behind the locks and all, join my lock education membership community. It is amazing. Monthly videos for you to watch and get your education up there, be informed. And we also have a community where we get together, ask questions, support one another, and all that stuff. So like, comment, share, follow, do all that, subscribe, do all that stuff that people do to support other people's channel, okay? The more you guys support, the more YouTube puts it out there so other people can see it, because let's help lock babes out there enjoy their journey and have an amazing experience with their locks, okay? So love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.